Hey, Frenzy Head Nation, it's Coach Co. What's going on? It's time for another edition of Sports Frenzy. Yes, how's everybody doing? Hope you've had a great week. It's been a busy week for all of us. I know I've had a busy week. It is Sports Frenzy Season 13, Episode 16. The Friday the 13th edition. Ooh. That's right. If you're watching this, you are watching this. It'll be Friday the 13th. I don't know. I got a fan in the audience tonight. Let me introduce everybody to Turbo here. Turbo is my new cat. He's a very lovey-dovey cat. Even though he doesn't look in the facial expressions, he doesn't look real lovey-dovey at the moment. He is a lover. And his daddy's been. I disturbed him. He was sleeping on the bed. I figured if I didn't show you now, he was probably going to jump over here at some point. He does like to jump on things, but maybe he'll just lay down now. Now that I got him out of the way and showed everyone. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this week's show. We can. I had a thought here. I was going to say something. What was I going to tell you guys? We got lots of. We got the wild card playoffs for you guys, and we covered the majority of them because there's no school on Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day. So we can cover all the Sunday action and Saturday action football games for you guys. So, okay. All right. Let's jump right into this week's show. Season 13, Episode 16. And then is my breaking alert on Celtics beat the Nets 109-98. Okay. There you go. Breaking news right there. All right, let's get into this week's show. We're starting off with high school basketball action for you guys. And you know what? This has been fairly reasonably well this year. Yeah, there's been a few mix-ups of the games. I appreciate Coach Ron, my buddy over there, Laura Haviland. He sometimes catches them for me. So we had a mistake last week in one of our games, but I think we're pretty okay this week. I didn't get any messages, so I think we're good to go with this week. So we got boys high school basketball action. These games are tonight at 7 p.m. unless I tell you otherwise. And our first game we're starting off with each first three-point bonus game. Each first three-point bonus game. Come on now, everybody. It's first 3-point bonus. Excuse me. It's always professional on the show. Game. Yes, it is. It's your first 3-point bonus game. We're starting with a 3-point bonus game right out of the bat. Why are we starting off with a 3-point bonus game? Because this is also a rivalry game. We have the Tecumseh Indians, 6 wins and 1 loss, traveling to Adrian and playing the Adrian Maples at home. They have 5 wins and 2 losses. And do we have anybody out there who follows the Adrian Maples? Oh, we do. Hello, Paulson's Room. How you guys doing this week? Everybody doing well over there? That was kind of quiet. I said, is everybody doing well over there in Paulson's room? I hope so. I hope so for you guys. It's good to see everyone. I'm glad you're with me. Your Adrian Maple boys are not doing too bad, and this is a rivalry game, and you guys got the home court advantage this week. Are you going to take advantage of that? No, I said, is Adrian going to take advantage of that? You guys, I'll give you this. You guys are getting really good at, your indoor voices for PBIS. But this is cheering for your basketball team. So for this moment and this moment only, and I know Mrs. Paulson will help you guys make some noise, and your staff over there make some noise. Let's raise it up. Make some noise for your Adrian Maples basketball team. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. We got any Maple fans in the house? Woot, woot. Woot, woot. All right, not bad. We'll go with that. I'll allow it. That was pretty good this time around. They could hear you guys. Maples game is at home. I unfortunately am not going to call this one because I'm kind of on both sides with this game. It's a rivalry game, though, so rivalry games tend to get heated. You can always figure in the Cumsey and Adrian have never been huge fans of each other. Let's see if there's some good sportsmanship this year. I don't know how you guys feel about each other. We'll see who comes out the winner in this one. The Coach Co has to defer on his first pick. He's not going to pick in that game. All right, next up, we have the 3 wins and 6 losses, the Hudson Tigers. They're on the road traveling to and playing against the Blissfield Royals. The Royals have 2 wins and 6 losses. Wow. This is a tough one this week because who do we know in Hudson? What's that? I said, who do we know in Hudson? Why, we're talking to my buddy Logan in his classroom over in Hudson, the Hudson Tigers over there. Hey, guys, how you feeling about your team this week? You're on the road, but can you get it done against the Blissfield Royals? Blissfield is at home. They have the home court advantage. Will that make a difference for you guys? I don't know. How you feeling over there, Logan, in classroom? How you guys doing? You can give a shout out for your Hudson Tigers. That was kind of quiet. I can see you guys have been working on your PBIS stuff as well for using the right tone in the classroom. But we're getting the wild games out right here in the beginning, right? So let me hear it for the Hudson Tigers over there in Hudson. Raise your voices up loud. Logan, get on your desk. Sing the Hudson fight song. I know you know it. Come on, let's go. Cheer them on. Cheer on the Hudson Tigers. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson. Let's go, Hudson. That was pretty decent. I think we can go one more time. Come on, Tiger fans. Cheer loud, cheer proud in Logan's room for your Hudson Tigers. Let's go. Let's go, Tigers. All right. Next up, we have one of my favorite teams in high school boys action. We have the Clinton Red Wolves. The Red Wolves have 7 wins and 1 loss. They're on the road this week. They're traveling to and playing against the Dundee Vikings. The Vikings have 5 wins and 3 losses. This week, the Red Wolves are on the road, but they get it done in Dundee. Let's go, Red Wolves. I should also mention that as we're filming the show Thursday night, there was some games being played tonight, and there were some games, I think, Wednesday night. And I printed the sheets, so I got to get sheets out at a certain particular time, as I always say to you guys. So with that being said, our high school games might be off by 1 game because some of these teams play right up into almost until Sports Frenzy. But it's okay. I'd rather it be like that than not be able to have any of these games on Sports Frenzy at all. We've had a really good record of covering high school basketball this year. This is the first year we've been able to cover basketball this much, and I'm pretty excited about that because normally we don't get as many local games that work into the Sports Frenzy schedule. So I'm totally happy with that, and I'll deal with the filming of the show on Thursday nights to make games off by 1 of those who might be playing Thursday or even possibly had played Wednesday. Either way, I'm cool with us being able to get more games and keeping it local with our local games. All right, next up, we have the Hillsdale Hornets. The Hornets have 2 wins and 6 losses. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby. The Eagles are at home. They have 1 win and 7 losses. Now, I've had some rumors telling me that. So I'm an honorary member of the football team, and you guys are like, yeah, we know. You say this every time you talk about Columbia Central Golden Eagles. Well, hey, when there's a team that's good to you, you follow them and you support them, and you pay homage to them whenever you can. So, that's how it is. The Golden Eagles have always been good to me. They support the show. They have supported me by giving me gear as well. Always be a huge Columbia Central fan just because of that, and other schools and other programs may follow suit. Columbia Central was the first one to reach out to me and do it. So they always have a place right here with me. And with that being said, people are not quoting my sources, but they're saying that the team isn't all that good this year. And I wouldn't hold them in such high regard. So that puts the coach in quite a dilemma here. But I have to think possibly some of the guys on the boys team that, and I could be completely 100% wrong on this, that play football and support me might also be on the basketball team. So with that being said, Columbia Central at home, I'm giving them the win this week. Go Columbia Central Golden Eagles, go. Next up, we have the struggling Lenawee Christian Cougars. The Cougars are struggling this year. They have 2 wins and 6 losses. They're on the road this week. They're playing the Oakland Christian Lancers. The Lancers have 4 wins and 2 losses. This is a Saturday game, and it tips off at 3:30. With Lenawee Christian struggling the way they are, they're on the road. I got to go with the better record team. I'm going with the Oakland Christian Lancers for the victory. Oh, did I say this already? I probably did. I don't know. It's getting kind of late. I'm probably double talking, but this is a Saturday game. Tips off. Yeah, I did say this already. 3:30. Sorry, I have no editing software, so you just get the full shenanigans of nighttime show shooting after spending the whole night. Also, working with my youth group of 13 to 18-year-olds. So, but you know what? I wouldn't change anything. I love doing this. Sports Frenzy. I love you fans, and you guys. I think part of what makes the show unique is you guys like my goofiness. At least you've never said you don't like it. I mean, what can you say? Production's been down the last few years. We've gone from theme songs and gadgets and fidgets and noise effects to just me and background TV with sports show on. And my half decorated room and me talking a lot. and no co-hosts. We do the best we can with what we have production wise right now. Someday, who knows, maybe I'll start a Patreon or something, and we can get this, step it up a little bit. Let the cave know they're not the only sports show in Lenawee County. All right, next up we have the Onstead Wildcats. They have 7 wins and 1 loss. They're on the road this week. They're traveling to and playing against the Ida Blue Streaks. The Blue Streaks have 4 wins, 4 losses. Onstead looking pretty good this year. 7-1 ain't bad. I'm going with the Onstead Wildcats for the victory. All right, we're moving into girls high school basketball action. We have got my old home school, class of 1990, representing right here, baby. The Addison Panther girls. They have 4 wins and 5 losses. They're on the road this week. They're traveling to and playing against the Grass Lake Warriors. The Warriors have 4 wins and 3 losses. Tip off for this game. 2 Warrior logos there. Okay. Is 6 p.m. Friday. And if I don't go with the Addison Panthers, I'll be getting lots of hate mail. Because when you're a Panther and lots and lots of people still from Panther country, they'll let you know. The Panthers are very passionate about their teams. I'm going to go Addison Panthers so I don't get any backlash this week. All right. Here's another thing I didn't realize. Well, we'll get to that when we get to it. But I did realize this part of it. We have the Tecumseh and Adrian girls playing each other as well. And this is also a rivalry game. Why would it not be? It's still the same 2 teams, just with the girls playing. We have the Tecumseh Indians. 6 wins. Or I'm sorry, not even 6 wins. 8 wins and 2 losses. Traveling to and playing against the man. 1 win, 7 losses. The Adrian Maples girls basketball team. Wow. This is an earlier tip-off than our 7 o'clock games. 5:30 is the tip-off for this one. All right, Paulson's Room. They need lots of love from you guys. Can you give your Adrian Maples some love? Give them some love. Let the girls hear you in the hallway and say, girls, Adrian Maple girls, we support you. We love you. Cheer for them. Get loud for your Adrian Maples. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. Let's go, Maples. Fire it up. You do have the home court advantage, so let's see how that works out for you guys this week. Next up, in ladies and girls high school basketball action, we have the Erie Mason Eagles. They have 2 wins and 7 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the struggling Britton Deerfield Patriots. Man, Patriots have only 1 win and 9 losses this year. Wow. Tough time for the ladies. This is a 7:30 tip-off for this game. Oh, my goodness. Not good. I know we like to support our home teams on the show, and they do have the home court advantage, but I got to go with the Erie Mason Eagles for the win. Next up, we have the Hanover Horton Comets. They have 4 wins, 4 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Lenawee Christian Cougars. The Cougars are struggling a bit this year. They have 4 wins and 5 losses. We have one of our very own coaching over there, Coach Salbine, our Mr. PBIS of Lenawee County. Not only for us, but the whole entire county is under his PBIS tutelage. And so that might also make it a little bit tough for him to be a basketball coach right now, but he's still doing it as far as I know. So Coach Co has got to support a fellow coach, and I'm going with the Lenawee Christian Cougars for the victory. All right, next up, we have the undefeated Morenci Bulldog girls. Morenci, I've said it before and I'll say it again, excelling in a sport. They have it tough usually. Football program has not been great, but they are 8-0. Good job, girls. They're taking their undefeated streak to the Madison Trojans, who have 5 wins and 4 losses. Coach Co is going to give some love that he doesn't normally give to the Morenci Bulldogs and give them the victory. Go Bulldogs. We don't usually show a whole lot of love for Morenci on the show, but we're going to, with the girls' basketball team stepping it up. Next up, we have the Summerfield Bulldogs. They have 10 wins and 1 loss. They are traveling to and playing against the Sand Creek Aggies. The Aggie ladies are 5 wins, 5 losses. They do have the home court advantage, but I think this is going to be a rough night for them. Unfortunately, with a 10-1 record, I got to go with the Summerfield Bulldogs for the victory. All right, we are moving into hockey action. And you guys, I did actually have lemonade on the show tonight. Had it sitting down on the counter and forgot to bring it in with me before I started recording the show. So there is no lemonade technically being drank while we're filming the show. But it is Milo's brand lemonade from, you can buy it by the gallon at Meijer. And it's also, I always say it's one of my favorites, but I mean, what lemonade isn't my favorite? So, although this won't surprise you guys, but I've also, as of lately, been hooked on orange juice. So I've been drinking a lot of orange juice as well. So it's lemonade and orange juice, not mixed, just lemonade or orange juice. Coach likes both of those, along with his hot chocolate. There's my hot drink right there, my hot cocoa. Getting off subject a little bit, but there are, most of everybody knows me for drinking my lemonade. It's famous for being on the show. I really haven't drank much orange juice on the show, and I don't ever drink hot cocoa on the show. But those are my 2 other drinks of choice, other than just plain old good old spring water. I'm a spring water guy too. But anyway, enough of getting off of rambling topics there. Let's go to high school hockey action. We're talking about the Lenawee United hockey team. As of this game, or as of the filming of the show, the Lenawee United hockey team had 8 wins, 5 losses, and 1 tie. They're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Saline Hornets. This is a Sunday night game. And yeah, that's all I have for you because I forgot to put the time on there. I believe it was 7 o'clock. But it's 7 o'clock Sunday, and that's okay. We can do Sunday games this week, the late Sunday games, because we don't have to film a weekend wrap-up Sunday night because of Martin Luther King Day on Monday. The Hornets have 9 wins and 2 losses, but I am going to go with Lenawee Christian United. Lenawee United Hockey is what I meant to say, not Lenawee Christian United. Lenawee United Hockey is who I'm going with for the victory in our high school hockey game. All right. That takes us to the NFL Wild Card Weekend. And we got your Saturday night full of NFL football since college football is done. Now, granted, there's going to be basketball games going on all day long around you as well. But you get the wild card games. You get the Seattle Seahawks, 9 wins and 8 losses on the road, playing against the pretty red-hot San Francisco 49ers, who have 13 wins, 4 losses. This game kicks off Saturday night at 4:25, and you can watch it on Fox. San Francisco, man, looking good. I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers for the victory as the Seattle Seahawks snuck their way in by beating beating the Rams. Your second wild card game of the weekend. This is also a Saturday night game. We have the LA Chargers, 10 wins and 7 losses, taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have 9 wins, 8 losses. Kickoff for this game is 8:20 p.m., and you can watch it on NBC. Just a little bit of information here, but the Jacksonville Jaguars are owned by the guy who owns AEW Wrestling. I like AEW Wrestling. So I'm going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars for the win. Okay. These next games are our Sunday kickoff games, and I did not put that on there. I apologize for that. We have the Miami Dolphins, 9 wins, 8 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Buffalo Bills. The Bills have 13 wins, 3 losses. Kickoff for this game is 1 p.m., and you can watch it on CBS or Paramount Plus networks. I mean, honestly, besides your regular teams that you might be cheering for, who would not be cheering currently for the Buffalo Bills to move on? I've got the Buffalo Bills for the victory. I feel like they'll continue their to DeMar Hamlin and try and get as many wins as they can for him, is where my extended thought on that was going. All right, next up. We have the New York Giants. The Giants have 9 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie. They are traveling to and playing against the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings have 13 wins, 4 losses. Kickoff for this game is 4:25, and it is on Fox. I got to go with the Minnesota Vikings for this one. Up next, we have the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens have 10 wins, 7 losses. And we have the not Baltimore Ravens. As it says on the sheet here, it says Baltimore Ravens again. This is the Cincinnati Bengals, folks. Cincinnati Bengals have 12 wins, 4 losses. Typo! Oh, my goodness. This game kicks off at 8:20 on Sunday night. Is your Sunday night football game on NBC. Again, for the classiness that they showed and respect they gave. Who wouldn't want to support the Cincinnati Bengals right now? Going with the Bengals for the victory. All right, we got college hockey action going on for you guys. We have the Finlandia Lions. They have 2 wins, 11 losses, and 1 tie. They are traveling to and playing against the red hot Adrian College Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have 12 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. The puck drops for this game at 7 p.m. It is at home, so you could go to it. I'm sitting here thinking, I don't even need to think. Got the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. All right, our last hockey game this week features the world's greatest hockey team, but we got to tell you who they're playing first. They are playing that team from down below that nobody cares about. That's right. They don't get any airtime on my show. They don't even get their name. They don't even get their logo color. I even changed that this season. They get no respect here. And their record, who cares? That's their record. Nobody cares. Nobody that watches the show cares about this team right here, the team down below. If you want their record, look it up for yourselves. Or I may have put it in teeny tiny print beside the who cares. But you're really going to have to work hard to find it because I'm not giving you anything. Because if you're supporting them, then you're probably not a big fan of the show anyway, because we're all Michigan Go Blue here, baby. And that's right. We have a bonus. Dun-dun-dun, bonus. Dun-dun-dun-dun, a bonus. Bonus 3 points. Bonus 3 points. It's a bonus 3-point bonus game for you this week, folks. And it is the mighty, the world's greatest hockey team. That's right. We're talking about the 12 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Let's go blue. Woo. The Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue! This is I think this was gosh, I didn't even put that on there. Is this a Friday game? Well, I'm really slipping up this week on the sheets. I'm sorry, guys. I think this was a Friday night game. I want to say this was a Friday night game. They play them all weekend, Friday night, Saturday night. I'm going with the mighty Michigan Wolverines because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Go blue. All right. That is all the games on the sheet this week. Let it go to the Sports Frenzy page where we can let me see here. Go to the Sports Frenzy page and check out what action is happening. Just so you know, ways you can watch Sports Frenzy. You can always watch it right here on your your email that's sent to you if you're in the email address. The other way, you can go right to the YouTube page. It is the sports, or it is Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1 is the YouTube page. You can go ahead and watch it on. If you're not a member of the official Facebook Sports Frenzy page yet, why not? You should be. You can go there and watch it, and there you can interact with other members of the nation who helps me post things, updates, likes to post things about any kind of form of sports. It doesn't matter what you like in sports. It can be put right here on the Sports Frenzy page. And it's so interactive with many, many members helping me out. I can't even mention everybody that helps out on this page. Sometimes Coach goes busy and I just can't get the breaking news, and somebody else will break that news for me right here on the Sports Frenzy page. So that's how we are. We interact here. We also have the Twitter page. That's at Sports Frenzy 1. That has all kinds of information and stuff on it too, and it also has a little more of my personal side. So you get to see a little bit of other things that Tim likes, Coach Cole, whatever you know me as, Tim, TC, Coach Cole. You get to see a little other side of me. Does that scare you? Nah, I shouldn't. It's focused on sports, nerd stuff, just things the coach loves, that kind of stuff. All right, we are on the Sports Frenzy page. Let's give you some of what is going on in Sports Frenzy right now. The NFL, they want you to remember, the reminder is out there that the overtime rules in playoff games are different than the rest of the games this season. You won't end a game with a touchdown on the opening drive. The other team will always get a chance to match that. So there you go. Coach Dan Campbell talking about the future of the Detroit Lions, and lots of people are talking about the Detroit Lions right now. In fact, some of their coaches, other coaches, are being interviewed for head coaching jobs. So that's kind of a bummer at the same time because the Lions did so good with this lineup this year. But anyway, or did pretty good with this lineup this year. Dan Campbell does not want to hear that anymore, same old Lions. Said he wanted to be part of building a new brand, and we've improved, and next year will be even better. That coming from your coach. Coach Deion Sanders addressing the issues that somebody wants him to coach in the NFL. He says, I have no desire to coach rich men. I'd rather have an impact on younger men that needs direction. Not coming to the NFL anytime soon. There's reports in NASCAR that the 2023 NASCAR Cup season will be Kevin Harvick's final full-time season as a driver in the series. Hey, do you guys remember Frankie Muniz? Known for Malcolm in the Middle? Well, he is driving for the ARCA season for the Retta Jones Racing. Ex-Lions head coach Jim Caldwell is interviewing for the Panthers job. Interesting. Another Michigan man has declared for the NFL. We got Jamon Green has made his intentions known and he is moving on. Hey, how about the Detroit Tigers, huh? They have decided to make some major adjustments at Comerica Park. They're moving the center field fence in 10 feet. They also they lowered the center field wall from 8.5 foot to 7 foot. The right center field wall lowers from 13 foot to 7 foot. What? And the right field wall lowers from 8 foot to 7 foot. What in the world is going on? You want to know why they did this? And this is a ridiculous reason as far as I'm concerned. The Tigers didn't get enough home runs in their own stadium this year. They had the lowest rating of home run records. And so instead of trying to get your guys to hit harder and better, you're just going to lower everything to try and change that? Oh, my goodness. Congratulations to Tim Tebow. He is going into the Hall of Fame this season. In case you were wondering where the Lions ended up for their picks this year, they get in the 2023 draft order, they get the 6th round pick and the 18th round pick. Your number 1 pick will be the Chicago Bears this year. Hey, Stephanie McMahon of WWE fame is the WWE no more. She has resigned and is stepping away from the WWE. Shortstop Carlos Correa and the Minnesota Twins have finalized a $2 million contract for him to play next season. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm getting sick of hearing this, or I don't know if it's true. If it is true, I just want it to be done with. And if it's not true, it needs to stop. Jim Harbaugh is up for a couple of NFL coaching jobs, and I did hear he went for the interview for the Denver Broncos, I think. Was that the one he interviewed for? I can't remember right off the top of my head. I'm getting a little tired at this point. But Coach Harbaugh needs to make a decision. Either stick around and be the Michigan coach or move on and take your NFL career. I'm tired of this. As a Michigan fan, I want to know my coach is all in or if he's all out. Speaking of coaching and situations coming up, the Hope Hoopsters are back in action starting Tuesday. First game of the season tips off at 5:30, and they will be playing County National Bank for their opening game. And I'm not sure which lineup we're going to see for that yet. But 5:30 and 7 are our games, and I'm pleased to announce Coach Cole will be returning for the Voice of Hope this year and coaching duties and whatever else needs to be done at the Hope Community Center to help the Hoopsters. Aiden Hutchinson is a top candidate for Rookie of the Year. He joins Hall of Famer Richard Dent as the only D lineman with 9.5 sacks, 3 interceptions. And so congratulations goes out to him. I'm hoping he gets Rookie of the Year this year. Coach Lovie Smith has been released by the Houston Texans. And the Cardinals also fired their head coach, Cliff Kingsbury. All right, that catches you up to date on everything I currently have on the Sports Frenzy page. All right, guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. And we just want to give a shout out to and remember what Monday is all about for Martin Luther King Day. It's about the things that he stood for and what at the time what he was fighting for. If you're not real familiar with your Martin Luther King history, there should be, though I'm sure there'll be lots of specials on and videos for you to watch on Monday to realize what MLK stood for. And what he still stands for today. And so That's also to know that we do not have students on Monday. So the show, the weekend wrap up, we got our late Sunday games. We'll be done either Monday, probably Monday sometime, right? And it'll be ready for you guys to have on Tuesday. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. I'm the coach. Be blessed, everyone. Have a great and wonderful weekend doing whatever you do, hanging out with your family, friends, and loved ones, or watching sports and enjoying your favorite team. I'm the coach. Be blessed, and we'll see you back here for the weekend wrap up a day later than normal. All right, everybody have a great one, and I'm out.